Hey, I'm back again to tell you more about my eczema journey, how it began, and how it began. Um, don't forget to watch this video in its entirety. Be sure to like and subscribe and share if you feel like it can be valuable to someone with eczema. Um, Eczema can present from your birth throughout your entire life. All depends on what you're doing to manage it and how you're taking care of yourself. For me, my journey began from 4 years old. I was breastfed, but then I started to have cow's milk, and I think the first time I had it, then all my hair fell out. But after that, everything was fine. They placed me on Nutramigen, but I don't know when I started the cow's milk. Either it was at 4 years old or prior to that, um, because Nutramigen is a formula. Long story short, so that I think is the impetus. So yeah, that was the impetus. Then progressing into preteen, I used to have like most of my allergies were on my inner thighs, where I would have welts, and then also I know I took Benadryl a lot, but either my nose was bothering me. I just had some allergy, but it usually was my nose. It wasn't anything more severe than that. Then late teens, my teens, late teens, and early 20s, everything was good with me. With my skin, like I had acne, I think, but to me that's like normal teenage stuff. Um, so yeah, in my late 20s, then unfortunately, although I had experienced trauma prior, to me this was the most traumatic. And my sister passed away. Um, may she continue to live easy, live in peace. And so that happening really shifted things for my life. And I stayed mostly in denial and anger. I didn't really progress into acceptance of the grieving process. But I think for sure now I have accepted. That's for sure. It's something unforgettable and traumatic and painful. Um, but we can either take our traumas as things to release through us to derail us, or we could take it as a lesson and take the good out of it. Um, so yeah, once that happened, my diet completely changed. So I used to have more of a clean diet where I ate extremely clean, um, fasting until noon, drinking at least a gallon of water a day, and eating mostly fruits and certain vegetables like cucumbers. Um, it was really a lot of cucumbers. I'll get into why those are like probably the best things for you, and squash, things like that. And then eating a lot of cherries and other stuff, like other fruits, mangoes, anything that is alkaline. I would still have a burger every now and then from like Five Guys. Yes, I would. So, anyways, my health declined, and then certain things would start to happen. Like I would get bumps on my hands. Uh, I would start itching all over my body, wherever certain materials that did not agree with me would lay on my skin. It would cause me to itch and have the dryness, lack of moisture. And it was just like something was taking over my body. So there were many things that I had to do in order to regulate that and to restore my skin and put back in that self-care and that self-maintenance that each of us needs. Yeah, I had to do a lot, and I spent a lot of money restoring myself. A lot of money and time and mental strength to restore myself to who I know I am. And anybody that deals with eczema, but like deals with it not just on their hand or their foot, which is aggravating and annoying enough, but deal with eczema on above your top lip, so on your mustache line. Deal with eczema sometimes on your eyelids, in your hair, in the back, your whole entire neck, your your entire arms, your hands, but not your fingers, your whole leg, like your whole freaking body, and just envision complete dryness, skin that has absolutely no fucking moisture, that is itchy all of the time. Because if like your hair has ever been dry or anything, like imagine stuff that's like dried out, it's just crumbling apart. Oh my god. It's not anybody that's suffering with it, or like in the crevices of areas, like how we bend our arms and can do stuff like that. People don't realize how grateful they have to be to do something like extend your arm, because it can happen it does happen in the crevices of your skin. And when you have to lift your freaking arm, like you never realize how much you use a body part until it fucking hurts or you don't have it anymore. Like appreciate this flesh suit that we have, because it can get really fucked up if you don't take care of it. So imagine eczema and dryness and just breaking skin oozing, where you have to lift up your arm or stretch out your arm to put your freaking blouse on, and then you gotta stretch your freaking arms again to like button your clothes, and then take your legs and put them in a pants, or like the absolute ability that you have to sustain or take on pain is to endure pain is like the threshold is beyond what anyone can imagine. Now I know giving birth is nothing compared. I've had 3 cesarean sections, and that's like nothing, even though it is, because it's a big deal to have a C-section. But that's nothing also compared to, holy the noise. That's nothing compared to the endurance that a natural childbirth mom has. And so, hats off to the women out there that have done natural childbirth, and hats off to the women out there that have had C-sections. Like I said, like you may not know, I live on an island, and I live on an island. Yeah, I live close. Well, I'm in town, and I live close to the only highway that it has. Not even close. I live on a hill, far away from it, but I'm on an island. That's not big. It's 32 square miles. That is a dot. That you don't even see it as a dot on the map. And so, but still, like, although I live on an island, and this is completely sidetracking. Although I live on an island, I go out more here than I did when I lived in the States, which is hilarious to me. And then it's freaking hilarious to me. And then on top of it, um, there's so many freaking cars on the road. Like, so many cars on the freaking road. It's like, where are y'all going? You can go from one end of the island to the other end of the island in, okay, fine, 30 minutes tops, because that's the most it's gonna take from one end to the other end. And there's like a lot of places to go, and like in terms of homes and like driving around, and imagine on a 32 square mile place, there's a lot of places to go. So imagine in the States, and it's not even that big. So to say it's not, I say it's not big because it's really a small world we live on, and so we might think it's big, and like, of course, there are places we haven't seen, but imagine there are places I haven't seen right where I am from, and so like that doesn't mean that the world is not small. I come from a small island, and there are freaking areas that I have never been to, so yeah, this world is a small place. But either way, I just wanted to hop on, tell a little bit about like my timeline of dealing with eczema, and I'll definitely be on here again to let you, well, to just let you know how I was able to overcome, yeah, how I was able to overcome what I went through, and I hope that I can help someone in the process of doing that. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what do you think I can improve on, and let me know if you have are dealing with eczema. Let me know if you were able to cure yourself. Let me know your journey. I would like to get to know anything and something about who is listening to my videos. I thank you, and well, I could, yeah, thank you. See you on the next video, and don't forget to like.